So, as has been really quite clearly established, one of the driving forces behind why you might become a conscientious objector is going to be down to your religious views. And Hertfordshire is a stronghold of Quakerism. And in sort of preparing just my thoughts for this, I wanted to just think about that. I mean, we just use the word all day, sort of without really going into much depth about Quakers themselves. I mean, we're all, grasp the idea that yes, they are against war, they're against violence of any kind, but they're also very progressive. I mean, they were absolutely involved in things like the anti-slavery campaign back in sort of late 18th and early 19th century. Some of their earliest ministers were women, so they were interested in equality as well. So it's a very broad, progressive, egalitarian sort of outlook that they have. So it's no surprise that sort of peace is there in the mix in terms of their key ideas. Also, I think one of the sort of strong things that comes out in terms of the identity of a Quaker is just this independent mindedness, this willingness to swim against the tide. So if you think about, when they got going, which is sort of mid-17th century, by the time First World War comes around, they had 200 years in the bag already of standing against the status quo, standing up to established authority organisations. So they're not afraid. They come from a very long pedigree of standing up for what they believe in. So I just thought that was just sort of worth thinking about in terms of their pedigree. But I've been very interested in the comments throughout the day about how these people were then sort of better prepared for constructing arguments and thinking and standing up to people. So it's been interesting to see what came up in Staffordshire.